Today we're going to discuss the cycles of competence, a fourfold understanding of any path that has a form, something you have to practice to get it down, and then you can go beyond the form once you understand how to work the form and become creative and free. Cycles of competence. First stage, unconscious incompetence. Second stage, conscious incompetence. Third stage, conscious competence. And fourth stage, unconscious competence. Let's say, compared to yoga, you take your first yoga class and you realize how little you know about yourself, your body, how little you can do to the best of your ability the first class you take. So you come home and people say, how was your first yoga class? And you always say, it's great. I realize I'm unconscious and incompetent. That's what you learn from yoga? Anyway, but then just that realization that you're not as conscious as you could be and not really competent in what you're doing, you just got an upgrade, and now you're actually conscious of your incompetence. Now, if you continue to practice, some things will accrue. It's an accrual system. You practice and all of a sudden you get better. And now all of a sudden you realize if I ask my muscle to do something, it does it and sustains it. And now you've reached what we call conscious competence. But if you keep on practicing, you don't have to pay as much attention to mechanically doing it and holding it with your will. All of a sudden your muscle memory kicks in and your body is able to do and sustain what it couldn't do before. And now it's on base brain. It's kind of second nature to you, and your attention is free to do something other than just mechanically work and consciously try to make it happen. And that's called unconscious competence. So there's something in us that can be unconscious and competent, and we don't have to be thinking in the same way that a bird flies from branch to branch and doesn't hit its head against the tree. It has some innate sense of rightness. It follows its own intuition. It follows its own nature. And so hopefully we can do the same thing in our human form and go from unconscious incompetence to unconscious competence.